Hey everyone, we are so excited to be back once again to get together and talk about real woman issues that concern friends, wives, mothers, educators, and entrepreneurs. I cannot wait to start the show, so let's get going.
Welcome back, man.
And we're back. Are we still in Jamaica?
Welcome back, man. No, we are on American soil now, but I just wanted to talk like this because this was our last episode. We were on the sunny
yes,
beach,
Mom.
not beaches, rocks. Oh.
Can we talk about how Jamaica's beaches
have two separate sides? Like there's the resort side and then there's the
public beaches, which are rocks
that you have to pay to get into.
Oh my gosh, it's a lot.
That's an elephant in the room. We should talk about it.
Maybe so.
Oh, I'm going to put it. I think we should table what we were about to talk about.
Okay.
And put it on elephant in the room because that would lead us to that article that was posted today about travelers in Jamaica.
Oh,
today.
Okay. All right.
Go ahead, girl. So happy to be back, though.
Yes, I am so excited. We are excited to be back in Georgia and recording from home in the new year. Not home, from our home recording base.
Yes.
In the new year. So, Friend Fix. We harmonized because my voice is almost gone. It's a little bit deep.
I like it. You went to tenor.
I thought it was a tenor already, but I'm okay with
bass. That's the next one.
Whatever. Okay, so
what's on your mind, girl? You were so out. My phone kept buzzing throughout the Golden Globes.
It's award season, okay? Yes. And it just keeps going on. It's just a lot. First of all, before we even get started, because I just popped into my head, I'm obsessed with Kate Hudson's dress at the SAG Awards, I think. That pink dress with black dots. It was so different. But anyways, I loved it. If y'all want to check it out, look at Kate Hudson, SAG Awards. I think hands down, that was like the most beautiful and original thing that I've seen. All right, so Golden Globes set it off, and in so many ways, I know we haven't really talked about it, but the whole...
Set it off, I suggest, y'all. Set it off, I suggest, y'all.
Oh, I see you pulled it up.
I'm about to put it on a page.
Okay. So, all black event. All women wore black, and it was the Time's Up Me Too situation. So, It was basically Hollywood women and men standing up against women inequality or sexual abuse in the workplace. So it was like a really powerful event. Every time anyone came on the stage to accept an award, they had said something really, really like profound. I was crying the whole time. I was like, oh my God, these women, black women, white women, were just sharing, their hearts.
It's just woman. It's nice to see women coming together, realizing our strength and power, because, historically women in general have been the minority, have been oppressed. And last year started a revolution for women.
Starting with, which we just had our year anniversary of the Women's March.
Oh my gosh. It's been a year already?
Yeah, they had it this past weekend, and
cool.
I actually was reading up on that. They were calling it the Million Woman March, which there was a little background to it. Apparently, they had to change the name because the Million Woman March was after African American women, so there was a little dissension in there, which I think we'll talk about that whole thing later, because there's a lot we discovered. We were talking to a lot of fun women, intelligent women in Jamaica, but we were definitely talking about, you know, the difference between African American women and white women and women of color, like all of that. Like, I feel like that's an elephant in the room.
Culturally, yeah.
That we probably will address, and I would love to address it here because we have listeners of all types, and I feel like enlightenment is key on this podcast.
Yes,
so,
it is.
Back to Golden Globes, set it off. Our lovely queen of all women.
She's a queen.
Ooh. Ooh.
Too late.
Oh.
Quit. Oh,
nope.
Gosh, it's gone.
Sorry.
Are you going to cut that out? Or are you going to let our listeners
Nope.
hear?
I'm going to let them hear.
You are so wrong for
I'm going
that.
to let them hear all of it. All.
It's really gone.
Sorry.
I was swinging. Nope.
So,
I was singing the whole time in Jamaica. It's all gone now.
She sure did. We were harmonizing.
I was harmonizing.
She was harmonizing. We did One Love, and that was like my most favorite moment.
It was beautiful.
When our entire group sang One Love.
I almost started crying.
In the Bob Marley Museum.
It was perfect.
Golly. And also, shout out to the Bob Marley Museum for featuring Sweet Tea and Sunshine while we were down there.
That was really cool. Like, she just identified us.
Right.
And was like, I want to talk to y'all.
That was cool.
Was like, okay.
How does she know?
I don't know.
So anyways, yeah, shout out to that. And you guys,
remember, we talked to you guys about energy. So just know that people can feel your energy in whatever place you go.
Right. So back to Oprah, our queen. No. She won the Cecil B. DeMille Award for her contributions to the world of entertainment. And she just mentioned a lot of Black history moments. She talked about, Reese Taylor and her story. Google it. It is amazing. She died short of her 90th birthday, but it was a rape story that was investigated, led by Rosa Parks. And basically it led to a standing ovation about Time's Up. And Oprah was like, and I quote, "A new day is on the horizon. And when that day finally dawns, it will be because of you. It will take us to the time where nobody has to say me too again."
Amen.
So,
all right, Pastor Oprah.
It was like, the energy was so electric for me in my bedroom. But I kept looking at some of the men, and there was like a lot of there was a lot of like man-hater comments that like the speakers were saying. And I was like, I wonder what it's like to be a man in a room where they're all revolutionary about what's going on with women.
Well, here's the problem. Here's the thing I say. If you were feeling a little uncomfortable at that moment,
right,
that must mean that there has been a time, I think in reflection, there must have been a time when you may have done that. So
yeah, maybe.
I don't think that
you should be clapping. You should be all excited.
Because if you weren't, perhaps that's a bit of conviction.
Yet another elephant in the room that we might need to address later too is that. So, talking about the Golden Globes, Sterling Brown has been tearing it up. He's been getting awards in everything. Anything that involves television.
That's the dude from This Is Us?
Yes, and he's been getting, for the Golden Globes, he was the first Black man to win in 75 years.
Oh my God.
And I think the SAG, he was the first Black man to ever win a SAG for the leading role in a TV show. Like, he's really making a lot of moves, and like
a lot of historical moves.
And it's always sad when we say first this, first that. Like, we're still having first, and that's crazy. But so This Is Us.
Do you watch This Is Us?
I took a break. That is a tear jerker, and I feel like I have to have tissue. I got to be in the right mindset to watch that show. It is so good.
So I have always, I'm a more of a lighthearted TV connoisseur.
So you never liked Grey's Anatomy?
I didn't watch that.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the thing. My little sister Bree, what's up, girl?
She
has been begging me for a year to watch This Is Us.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
I legitimately began watching it during our snow ice apocalypse.
Oh, just now. Week. Oh.
And she is like peer pressuring me to watch it. And I'm going to tell you, peer pressure makes my attitude go bad.
I know.
So, right. So if you're pushing me, trying to make me do something,
then you're opposite.
I'm opposite. But I said, okay, if I'm going to start, no time better than these snow days that we keep getting, that I didn't know we were getting. So
yeah,
I'll stay up while the kids and the hubster go to sleep and have my little This Is Us me time. So my first turn off was that this is a show you have to give your undivided attention to.
Okay.
And I tend to watch TV and multitask.
Right.
Work on my computer, research. Maybe I'm just Amazon shopping. Yeah. I don't know what, like, I'm never just undivided attention glued into the TV. That's just not something I'm able to do.
Yeah, and I told you about my movie thing, right? My problem with that.
You did.
And
but so tell the audience, because I don't know if you've ever said that here.
So I don't like movie theaters because I can't.
Your twin, my husband.
Because I feel like it's like a jail. Like you can, if you're at home and you're watching a movie, you can do that. Like I can surf, I can research, I can type up some stuff, I can do other things. But when I can fold, like whatever, I can do more. But if I go to a movie theater, I feel like I'm just held hostage there, and I just have to watch. And I'm like, I could be doing so many things. Like it's just.
Well, I kind of like going to the movies, but I do enjoy watching movies at home for those same reasons.
Yeah.
Number one, clearly is cheaper.
Right.
And I can be very comfortable. I can cuddle. I can do all those things.
You can get up and leave and not push pause.
Well, yeah, exactly. Because I don't like to miss parts of movies. So I don't
funny thing. Me and World Famous will be watching something. And he can gauge how interested I'm in as if I get up and he'd be like, you want me to pause it? And I'll be like, no. Like, I'm like, keep it going.
And
I don't care.
Because World Famous is my twin, does it make him sad when you leave and you're not interested? Because it makes me sad when I can tell that doctor is not into and I'm just like, do it for me. So I find myself thinking really hard about my movie selections.
Really?
So that it'll engage him. Because I know his type of movie. And I love it because sometimes he'll like play, like I'll be like, do you want to watch so-and-so? Now I've already researched it and he'll be uninterested. And then I can tell when he looks up from that computer and he's into it, I'm like, boom, got him. So I've already done the research because I know what type of movie interests him.
And he may or may not do that. I think that the wife in you probably is not saying he doesn't try, but I think that he just wants to watch the movies he wants to watch. So I'm like, okay.
No. I really look for things that he's interested in because I want him to watch it with me.
Right. And I think that I don't know. He'll probably have to answer for all that. But
okay, let's go back to This Is Us for a second.
Okay.
So, because we're talking about our friend Sterling.
Yeah.
So I watched it and I liked it.
Okay.
I did have to put away everything and watch.
Actually focus on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was so prepared for the tears that I didn't cry. I was waiting on the moment that was going to make me cry.
Yeah. I guess you can.
Too many people had told me that, oh my gosh, I cried on those episodes. So I was waiting for it. I missed it because I was waiting for it.
Right. Okay.
But I'm going to tell you, and y'all better not talk about me because this is a little embarrassing and I haven't told you this.
What?
So if you're This Is Us viewer, you already know the plot of the show and the format of the show is very interesting.
Yeah.
But because I'm already going in looking for things, it took me 3 episodes to realize that those were flashbacks.
So you thought it was different people.
I was so confused.